Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dr. Quack Show. Today's a good day for me, because I'm off. But tomorrow marks 2 years I've been with Chevrolet. I've been at my store there for 2 whole years, and in about 2 weeks, well, no, I'm sorry, make it about 3 weeks, I have been in the car business about 3 years, which for me feels like a hell of an accomplishment. I mean, before this, I was, in medicine for about 15 years. I was also pro wrestling, for the most part for about almost 15 years as well. I did both of those. I got really, you know, I retired from wrestling, in the ring because of, the fear of injuries and the current injuries I had dealt with, and some of them I still deal with to this day. But with medicine, I got really complacent. I got really bored. I kept wondering to myself, is this going to be what I'm going to do for the rest of my life? Am I going to be happy doing this until I reach Social Security age? If I reach that far. And a lot of my times I was like, no, I won't be. And I kept wondering, what am I going to do? What am I going to do to replace this? A friend of mine, recommended me why don't I try sales. And, I somehow, I decided to go with it. I just thought, maybe this is a different opportunity. Maybe this will be something that I want to do. And, I went down and I worked for a Kia dealership, a Kia Volvo, learned a lot from a lot of great people down there. I was only down there for a year. I can't say I was in love with the product. I mean, for me, it was a lot of learning how to sell a product, even when you don't love it. It took a lot, of energy, a lot of strength to come out of me to be able to do that. And learning the process in general. But then, yeah, on this day about 2 years ago, I got in contact with a friend. A friend told me there was a position open at this Chevy dealership. And it made me go, I really would like to sell Chevys. I mean, I've owned Chevys. Chevy's a big name, big brand. This would be a great opportunity. So I ended up taking the job. And, starting out there, I've been there now. Tomorrow will mark 2 years. And it's been a fun ride. I mean, I've met so many people through this business, and I've helped so many people. And that's the greatest feeling to me, is the fact that I've helped a lot of people purchase cars. Yeah, occasionally I made decent money selling it. To me, that wasn't always the big objective. Yes, I understand everybody is all about money nowadays. To me, it's about helping people, because they're your customer base. If you treat them right, they'll come back to you. And that's what I believe. That's why I take care of the people the best I can. I try to do everything in my power, And I'll be honest here, as a salesman doesn't have a lot of power. He doesn't. I mean, I try to go to a bat, whenever a customer wants to go at this price. And I try to bring it up to my management and see what we can do, the best possible solution we can come up with. And a lot of times my management, they try to work with it and they try to do the best possible thing they can do. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, But I always give it my best effort. And, I got to say, my 2 years, I've been pretty proud of myself. Last year, I mean, out of the whole region, which from what I told, that's about 600 salesmen or so. I made number 18. Number 18 in the region. That to me, that's a hell of an accomplishment. From a guy that people said you wouldn't last long in this business, for a guy that everybody said, You don't know what you're doing. Do you know anything about cars? Can you do this job? Guess yes came to a lot of those, because tomorrow marks that 2 years. And frankly, I've enjoyed it. It's a great experience, selling. It's a different world. I love it because I never see the same thing twice. I never get bored or complacent. Like in medicine, you would see the same style of patients consistently. But in car sales, you never know what's coming through that door. It's a lot like Pawn Stars. I just think it's awesome that I'm now here and I'm still continuing to move forward. I mean, pretty much on my 3rd year. Wow, it's a long time, And of course, thoughts still in my head. Am I going to stay in this until I am retired? I don't know. I might. I enjoy it. I've had to learn a lot through this business, not just on selling, but, you got to learn like how to have communication with everybody you work with. I mean, good God, when you're a salesman, you've got to work with your service department. You got to work with your parts department. You got to work with your detail department. Your managers, of course. My inventory clerk, I work with her way too often. Thanks, Courtney, you're awesome. But, a lot of people I worked with, and you have to have a great rapport with everyone. I mean, you want to make sure that the customer's taken care of in all angles. That's what we do best. I mean, that's why I've stayed where I've at, and that's why I continue to be there. Because I trust the people that I work with. But, I'm just happy as hell. It's a nice day off. I get to relax tomorrow. I officially start my 3rd year there. It hasn't been a bad year so far. Some oddball changes have came about. But, I've made the most of it. And from this point forward, I'm going to plan to succeed. I'm going to plan on doing the best that I can. I just want to thank y'all for tuning in. I love doing these videos too. My numbers have kind of went down a little bit. Not a lot of people watching. That's okay. If you want to watch, cool. If you don't, I understand. I got to continue doing my thing and just enjoying life. But thanks for tuning in. I'll probably make another video here or two today. So if you'd like to hear about anything, give me a shout out on this. Let me know. Message me, call me, text me. Do some smoke signals if you got them. But y'all have a good day, and I'm hopping off.